could get a freeze, I would not complain. That would definitely make up for my stupid. Okay, we could also just crit. Hello everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we're back with the very last week of the regular season of the UBL. And we're going up against Versus Networks and his Gardevoir Guardians. I do believe his team name is. You can see his team, it's pretty scary. I have not played week 7 yet, so technically we still have a chance of playoffs, but I don't know, but my opponent did show up. So now we have to try and win this. And I kind of want to smack him because he sniped Lycanroc Dusk for me, and that's still a sore wound. But we are trying to do that with our cute little Jolteon. It outspeeds everything on his team, so we could just be like good old regular Volt Absorb. And looking at it, like, what takes a combination of both Electric and Ghost moves? Zarude is basically the only thing I never bursted. I actually don't even know his stats, so that's going to be a lot of fun. But otherwise, like, it's just so good against his team, and barring Claydol, it can, like, freely Volt Switch. And Claydol doesn't want to take too many Shadow Balls, so it can kind of be a little bit annoying. I put on the Magnet because I didn't know what else to put on it. And I have Wish, because it can help maybe a single Pokemon of mine that cannot heal by itself, or the others. It doesn't give a whole lot of HP back, but it does give some, so maybe it can, you know, promote their longevity. And there are some... I didn't really know what else to put on this last move. It doesn't really particularly need anything. Actually, there is a move I could see myself putting on it. Hang on. I think we'll put on Weather Ball, because then we can actually hit the Claydol. Not the Claydol. The Zarude, also the Claydol. Actually, we'll actually hit the Claydol harder with it. And we'll also get a fire move if he brings Sun. Huh. Okay, I'll do that. Next up we have on the hill our cute little Palossand. Because Lycanroc Dusk is such a threat and I'm so scared of it and it's just not fun at all. So show up Stealth Rock because his team doesn't really appreciate it. He doesn't have a lot of resist to Stealth Rock, so I thought it could be pretty nice to get his team worn down if we do set them up. I have Earth Power over Scorching Sands because I really needed something that one-shot Lycanroc. And Scorching Sands doesn't, so Earth Power it is. But between Earth Power and Shadow Ball, we do hit his whole team pretty well, so that's, you know, quite nice against just Zarude. That's really annoying for it. And to kind of, you know, at least offensively deal with Zarude, we do have a Choice Specs Ninetales, because Moonblast plus Blizzard plus Freeze Dry and his team does not mix well. It could also have been like Nasty Plot, but I don't see too many scenarios where I can really set it up. And there's also his Ninetales, which is a little bit annoying and might make things a little bit funky. We have Veils as the last option just because, again, like, there wasn't anything super obvious to put on, so we're rolling with it. Because, like, I could have put on Dark Pulse, but it actually doesn't do a lot to Ninetales either way, so, like, I get more out of basically just logging myself to Moonblast or something and just fire that off. Next off, I did notice that, Zarude and Clefable are a bit annoying, and with that I mean very, very annoying, so I need something that kind of resists both. And at the end I did end up with Sevali Poison, because, you know, I was looking at the steel, but then, you know, we become very weak to something like Ninetales, and it was just like, oh, I didn't really want that, because obviously you can always see we have Vaporeon, and Vaporeon does definitely help against Ninetales, but Ninetales does get Solar Beam, so it's not really, because you kind of have something that can kind of, you know, take that Solar Beam also from... It's just such a mess, but we ended up with this. So by pushing use on multi-attack, Flamethrower, and Defog. Flamethrower basically just to hit the Skarmory. Looking at Steam, yes, basically for the Skarmory. And I ended up going Flamethrower over Thunderbolt, just because he has Sun. And if he brings Sun, it'll do more. I was also considering Thunderbolt because it would hit my low tick pretty hard, but I didn't really think it was worth it because multi-attack still does a lot. And we can still U-turn and get out and get into something like Jolteon instead, who really wants to take on, you know, my low tick. Next up, I have a Komodo with Autotomize, and it's special. Basically, all my Pokemon bearing Sevali are special. Don't know how that happened. But with an Autotomize, we can outspeed everything, and Clanging Scales, Flash Cannon, and Aura Sphere basically does a lot to his whole bloody team. So that's kind of what we're rocking with. Obviously, I would have loved to be able to bring something like our Volcarona, but that Lycanroc, it's making me think that that's probably a very bad idea. And, like, we don't live a play rough from it. It's definitely going to be play rough. But if we have +2, then it doesn't really matter. Then we can outspeed it and destroy it before it even does it. So there's options. And obviously, if for some reason we do need it, then we can set up Veils with Ninetales and get our Komodo to sweep. If we're in a situation when Isis can't win, but it does have a move off, then obviously that's an option. And lastly, we have a bulky Harold will sleep and rest. Sleep, talk, and rest. Here's my Milotic. Milotic likes the toxic. Clefable also likes the toxic. So I kind of wanted to be able to prevent that. And Harold is obviously here because it can take hits from like the Cleo, but also from an offensive Clefable. I kind of wanted that, so that's why it ended up being special defensive. It does also take a hit from Lycanroc and can kind of get out. And we do a flip turn because I thought I don't really want to get stuck in against a Milotic because I think I lose that still most of the time. I'm not sure, but like I don't really want to deal with that, so we have this. So that's the team. We'll see if we can snag a win. All right, we are ready to go. I have my cute little mascot down here snacking a little bit, and the other one screaming in the living room, and we are seeing things. The Surfetch I don't like, and I really don't like the Vikavolt. The rest I'm not too surprised about. I already forgot what his team was, but Ninetales looking pretty. Yeah, actually Ninetales is looking fine too. There's a lot of things that are looking fine. Honestly, like freeze strike. Yeah, okay. Lycanroc, Ninetales. A little bit of Weather War here. Clefable. The nice thing that I see is that there's nothing that I'm writing Scrappy instead of Surfetched. I've never heard the Surfetch in singles and Vikavolt. There's nothing that's immune to Mayhem, so that's quite nice. What is his leads? He could seem like leading either Clefable or Lycanroc. I have half a mind to lead Savali. Because if he leads Clefable, he's not feeling great, but I also do spoil what typing I am like right away. But he doesn't have a switch into it. Actually, yes, I'm going to lead Savali. First time we're leading Savali, let's go. The Flamethrower is not... Actually, no. Multi-attack is fine, so Flamethrower is not that useful, but it's fine, it's fine. We'll lead with Savali and we'll see what he does. And hopefully we can have a good game. I have my lucky burp with me. Not completely hands him and he's not really feeling it. He's a little mad that he's been in all morning. Let's see. Am I worried? Yes. Do I just want to have fun and have a good game? Yes. So that's the goal. Just to have a good, fun, claim game. That's a Surfetch. I don't like this, and it definitely has Scrappy, so, you know, I can't really swap into my Palo Stand on it if I don't have to. And we're not leading with Jolteon, we are leading with Silvally. Again, Surfetch. I need a bigger table. But to get a bigger table, I need a bigger apartment. Multi-attack does like 50% to it, and I don't have a switch in. So I think that's just what we do, and we just take it from there. We hope that we don't die. Oh, that's a great goal. I mean, a Thunderbolt from our Jelson would have done a lot, but it wouldn't have taken it out, so it wouldn't really have been that much more useful. He's Scarf. That's Scarfed. Okay. Scarf Braybird, okay. But that did a lot, okay. I don't know what I was expecting, but that was not it. That was definitely not it. I'm not really feeling taking another Brave Bird, so I think we just go into our On the Hill. Oh, you also withdraw. Into what? Into my Milotic. He read that like a book. He read it like a book. I mean, he can read the fact that I go into Vaporeon, and I'm actually okay with him reading that, because again, we do have rest, so I'm not really that scared of getting poisoned. It's actually kind of sort of okay to get poisoned. It is my poison eater. It's just so cute. Ah! He's also not happy because I had to give him... oh, okay, he's playing fancy this week. Please don't be Hypnosis. That's like the one thing I don't take. That's like the one thing I don't take. Flip turn, I feel like I don't believe I put a lot of speed. Actually, I did put a lot of speed. He does withdraw, and I just flip turned. So that makes me happy at least. That makes me happy at least. That does make me happy at least. we get a nice little bit of chip off. A nice little bit of chip. Coil. Who's my Vigavore counter? I guess technically on the hill, but it could also get grass moves. Actually, like, Ninetales might not be the dumbest against a Vikavolt. We could be, and he would go into either my Milotic or Ninetales, so we could just double in. And we could also just go into... On the hill is kind of like a safe middle ground. Also, I need to be a little bit wary about my timing, and I don't really want to... Actually, Ninetales versus Ninetales. He doesn't have a Ghost Resist? No. But I think I actually just want my rocks up. He can set up Sticky Webs, that's sort of kind of okay, I guess. Actually, it's not that okay. But we'll take it, and it will punish him from swapping around so much as it's been doing. So I just want to check Ninetales versus Ninetales. Ninetales, he goes into my Milotic, that's okay. A regular Ninetales. Level 50. Moonblast will do like just over 30%. And he can coil. He can coil. We go into Harold again. We go into Harold again. We go into Harold again. Again. And he goes for coil. We still don't know if we're slower or not, which I don't like, because I would actually appreciate being slower. I think not if his hypnosis. Okay. Oh, is he gonna? He's gonna eat a hit from Jolteon, I feel. But the good thing is he's faster. Faster than Vape. Because it's good to know. It's good to know because we need our little cute Jolteon in here, and we need to just click Thunderbolt. Because the good thing is he doesn't have a resist. He doesn't have a resist, and Surfetch is chipped down a little bit. Vikavolt also do a little bit of damage. His leftovers. And we just click Thunderbolt. There's nothing else I can do. So leftovers. We only know he has Coil and that he has leftovers, and he's presumably physical. And that he doesn't mind staying in. Oh, that you took that pretty well. Don't go chasing waterfalls, but we live, so I guess it's sort of okay. It's not great. Like, don't get me wrong, it's not great, but we got him worn down pretty well, and we did actually live. So we take that. Maybe draws. I could have read that. I didn't really want to read it, and he's like under 50%. He is like under 50%, and he's definitely not. What's it called? He's no boots. No boots. We will switch though. Will switch very nice. Don't be Scarf Vikavolt. I would be very confused. I would be angry and confused. Angry and confused. We did get him down pretty low, honestly. But the thing is, I still don't really have a good Vikavolt switch in, so on the hill is still my Vikavolt switch in. But I like that he's running Spicy with Waterfall Milotic. That's a little fun, and he just bug buzzes. One of his choice. Yes. Bug buzz. I think that's a yes. I sort of kind of just want to show her up, just like kind of sort of staying in here. Okay, no, he's not choiced. Well, that's bad. Chaos Pelson. Okay, that went from bad to incredibly bad very quickly. Okay, I guess we have to sort of... We could just go Komodo, honestly. Could we just go Komodo? How much do we do to Clefable with Komodo? I need to know. If I'm being very, very frisky. Yeah, I'm being very, very frisky. It's definitely too early to go into. I mean, it's not too early. It's technically not too early. I just kind of sort of need to think about what I'm doing here, what move I'm going for, because I kind of have to go for playing with scales. I think Vikavolt. I don't know if a flash cannon should do enough. So reading the Clefable coming in, I'm just gonna go for a flash cannon. If not, you know, at least we get rid of it. I mean, we show him, make him feel he's savvy. I hate that I don't have time to do a lot of calcs. Okay, dice 2 hazards. Dice 2 hazards. So he has Death Fodder. He has Death Fodder. Okay. Oh, that's bad. That is a little bit bad. But what can you go into? You can go into Lycanroc if you have Spray Rough. He can very easily go into Lycanroc if he has Play Rough. So that's great, because someone kind of sort of lost themselves their cute little Palisand because they thought something was choice that wasn't. Had I not been an idiot, and had I just gone into our cute little Savali, I would have been so fine, and that is so much just a... That's a Play Rough coming my way. And I can't prevent that. Kind of sort of wish that I have Roselli Barrow right now. Yeah. It would have been great about now. Psychic Fangs. You read it. But we are living, but we're dying. I regret with the Palossand because I think if we lose, it's because of that, because I did this. And I guess it was a pretty safe play. We have to just use him. That's so bad. That's so bad. Darling, don't eat the wire. No. Okay, Chaos. Savali. I have regrets. Because that thing would have never been able to wall Palisand. And I can't go into you because you get smacked. You get smacked. And we have to go into you. I don't think it stays in though. I also feel like he might have taken too much damage. It's bad when you lose both of your walls. Oh, Lycanroc. Dusk. Does Flip Turn take it out? It didn't show Flip Turn. Probably. I mean, it has taken a lot of damage, and this thing is so good against my team that I don't see him just throwing it away. Yes. Okay, good. Good. He goes into Clefable. Okay. Do we have a problem? Yes. One of them is the fact that my bird's running around on my keyboard, but another thing is also the fact that there's this bloody Clefable. And I have to go into my Wapapapapau. And I have to spam some Moonblasts. Either that or I read him going into the Ninetales. Which seems quite obvious technically. So I think I double. Because I'm behind. I have to play frisky. I had to make some reads even if they're not the greatest reads to have to take. He just soft boiled. Okay. Well, that's not great. That's not great. That's not great. So we know he has soft boil. Okay. We have the option to either click Scald, which is not the best because he's just gonna stay and I'll go into my Lotic. Or click Flip Turn. I'm not happy. Because the thing is we don't technically actually force it into anything. But I have to get some damage off and around the place. Throwing away Palossand was dumb. I can't believe I did that. Oh, I would have felt so much better. And Cold Mind. Ugh. I mean, at least it's not cosmic power, but guess who wished that they were physical? A cute little physical. What's his face right now? I mean, if we could get a freeze. If we could get a freeze, I would not complain. That would definitely make up for my stupid. Okay, we could also just crit. Oops. KO'd. Hey, Ninetales. Well, I mean... Ninetales meaning business here. Okay. Did I deserve it? No. Do I take it? Yes. That's it. That's the difference between playing VGC and also only playing singles, is that you take all the luck you can get when you play VGC. There's a reason why there's the saying, if there's a rock slide, there's a way. Do we live ahead from this thing? It's life or... I mean, do I have anything to do? If I could spell Lichen Rock and show down usage. Why do they make Sash? Like, it's so much better life orb. Like, who runs Sash? It's a roll. It's a roll we have to try and take because I don't have a switch in. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. It's obviously faster. Have I played this game before? Right now I'm not so sure. I feel like I'm throwing. I also sort of kind of am. It's obviously faster. You're just going into Vaporeon at that point. I mean, would it have lived to? I don't think it would, but it's not like I can do anything about it. We do have to just flip turn. We do have to just flip turn. Yeah, obviously he saves it. There's no reason not to. He goes into the Vikavolt, so Vikavolt's dead, so he gets something in. Probably the Clefable comes in for free. Which is quite bad. Yeah, I'm probably going to that. No, he goes into the Milotic. Well, the good thing is we have learned that his Milotic is faster than... We have learned that his Milotic is faster than... He was just about to fall down the table. The bad thing is, obviously, everything dies. But I have to just go into... 2-2-2. Dual turn, I have to just click Thunderbolt. I really don't have any other choice. I don't know why I'm brain farting. At least it won't be a long game of brain farts. It'll be pretty short, because if you brain fart enough, you know, you can make a battle very, very quick. Yeah. He's probably just gonna stay in, honestly. He's probably just gonna stay in. I just have to find a ball. The problem is Clefable is not weak enough. That Akamo takes it on. But I guess I have to go into it. And I have to trance it up. It's like literally my last ditch effort is to set it up and crit the Clefable. It's a little bit hard. I have to set up and I have to crit the Clefable, because this is the only thing other than Ninetales that I can actually set up against. And we need to outspeed the Lycanroc and the Surfetch'd, because Surfetch'd is probably there to take this thing by surprise. Which I'm sure it will. I'm very sure that it will, but you know. We became nimble. Triple Axle. Okay. Okay. Well. That's something. Ours feels like sort of kind of a middle ground because it's not immune to it. Does it do enough to Milotic? Milotic. I'm not sure. We have to go for Clang Scales. I think he goes into the Clefable. No, he doesn't. Okay. I think we take it down? Yeah. Here by Komodo. But I also think we have a problem with living in an Excel Rock at this point. Let's see. I wanna know. Lycan Rock, Dusk. We have confirmed that it's definitely Jolly. Life Orb. Excel Rock does 15%. And we have 42 HP left. We're 25. His Excel Rock should not be able to kill me. It should not be able to kill me. It's definitely getting me low, but it should not be able to kill me. That was a very high roll. Okay, the calc is weird. It said that you're done 60% maximum. Okay. That's bad. That's bad. Because we're in for stall game with Harold having to see if he can outstall. I mean, the good thing is my Milotic is actually gone. But the bad thing is he still has a Clefable. And he goes into Ninetales. My guess is that it's probably a nasty plot one. A nasty plot one. And I can do nothing about that. Reform versus Ninetales. Definitely not a nasty plot. I mean, we just have to score, because if we crit, we're looking pretty good, and we have been lucky before. Okay, he just hard solar beams. Which means that I have to rest next turn. He specs. No, he just crit. I guess I was cheeky for wanting to, you know, crit him. Because now we don't live another one. Well, I guess the game was just like, nah, you can't. I mean, okay, honestly, considering how much I threw this throughout the game, I'm surprised it's only a 2-0. Because I threw this game so hard multiple times. It's not even funny. We live. Harold is hanging on here. Harold is doing Harold things. It's not really great though. We're still not great. I'm pretty sure we're still gonna get absolutely smacked by that by that thing known as a Clefable. Because now he does nasty plots, which is obviously for free, but at this point it's not like it matters, it's just like style points so that I can't do this. But if we could roll a skull, that'd be very nice. Skull, Harold, Harold, Harold. We did roll a skull. How much does it do? We need to not roll rest. Wait, when did Surfage die? I don't remember. Huh. Well, that's fine. If we roll a water move, it's actually only a 1-0. Which, I will say again. Okay, it does so much. Water move, water move, water move, water move. Give me a bloody water move. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay. We take that, okay. Okay, again, considering how much I threw this, I'm surprised it's only a 1-0. I feel like it should have been a lot worse than it is. I feel like this guy should have swept me. I know the Ninetales did also save my butt by critting the... No, he still does have to... Wait, Surfage is the last Pokemon. It's not like it mattered. I don't remember. We're dead anyway. Wait, when did Clefable? I've been so bad at keeping track of this. Close combat. Ugh! Well. Again, considering how much I threw this, when the bloody hell did Clefable die? What did it die to? I'm tripping so much. But with that, thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you for sticking through the season. We're definitely not making playoffs now, but at least we went out with a bang. So without further ado, have a great day. Bye.
Also, there'll be more VGC content, so stay tuned for that. That's a lot more fun.